Hello, this is Invector and welcome to my expedition guide for Path of Exile. So why run expedition and what makes money? Expedition is a multi-tiered but fairly straightforward mechanic that makes good currency. The main currency maker is of course Tujan rolls. Most of the currency we are earning will be in bubblegum currency and some high level gems, and maybe well crafted rare items. Can you do it? All can go. Absolutely. I dare say one of the best methods of running expedition is just all can go and do the expeditions in every map. Here is the passive tree that is optimal for just expedition. We path here for expedition chance, ignore ancient decay, grab both ancient writings and distinguish demolitionist. I will discuss extreme archaeology later. We also grab these two notables for Tujan and Danik chances, which are the two main moneymakers for this strategy. Buried knowledge for massive chance to drop some more logbooks. And we need these notes anyway to get 100% chance to get an expedition in every map. Running expedition on tier 16 maps is essential, since the logbooks you drop will be affected by the tier of your map. Running your map on the highest possible quantity and pack size is also important, along with other pack size and quantity bonuses you might get, since all of that affects the drops you get from the expedition monsters, such as the quantity bonuses from red and blue altars. There are other strategies that benefit from pack size bonuses, such as Harvest, so consider running Expedition along with Harvest. You can also pair it up with Legion, Breach or June, depending on which map you want to run. Best maps to run Expedition is open maps such as Dunes, since running Expedition on tight corridored maps such as Toxic Sewers might lock you out of big parts of the runic monsters we want to kill. Runic monsters are the guys that are marked by a skull. Remnants are a part of Expedition. So what are Remnants? These things are called remnants. Basically, they provide higher reward for higher difficulty. If there are beneficial remnants, you should try to grab them with your explosions. Please remember that the explosion that blows the remnant and the explosions after that will get affected by the remnant modifiers. So you should try to target the good remnants first. So which ones are the good remnants? There is a modifier that goes, runic monsters are duplicated, but it's extremely rare. Other than that, there is an increased quantity of expedition logbooks and also quantity of items dropped by monsters. Other than that, you can ignore it for the most part. You should divert your attention to targeting most amount of runic monsters. Chests are a small part of expedition. Try to target the red chests. Other than that, you can ignore them. Liking this video and subscribing to the channel is also a small part of farming a lot of currency, so make sure you do those things. Hold on, let's continue. You should look at the negative effects of the remnants when you're grabbing them. Some of them can be build breaking, such as immune to a kind of damage if you are dealing only one kind of damage, or immune to being ignited if your build functions on igniting the enemy. Please note that the monsters recovering a lot of life can break your expedition if your DPS is not high enough. Frost bombs can be used to mitigate this life recovery a lot, and make sure to grab the attack mastery that disables enemy blocking your attacks if you are an attack build, since expedition mods that give chance to block can be brutal. There are some Scarabs that you can utilize. Rune Finding Scarab provides 100% increased number of runic monster markers you can target, and you can use 2 of these each map. There is also Archaeology Scarab that provides remnants with 2 additional prefixes and suffixes. I only recommend this to builds that can do almost all remnant modifiers. I will also mention Extreme Archaeology. This keystone merges all your explosives into a big explosive. Pros: faster since you don't spend time placing many explosives. Also, all your remnants explode at the same time, providing all of their buffs all at once to all monsters. Cons: you can target most of the runic monsters, and avoiding unwanted remnant modifiers will make you miss even more runic monsters, and also time. You also need to spend an +3 point to grab it. I personally don't use Extreme Archaeology, but it's your choice. I recommend not taking it. So which builds are good with Expedition? All builds are fine with Expedition, though it's easier if you are dealing one type of damage in a single way. Example, if you are dealing only physical damage, you only need to worry about physical immune remnant. If you are a triple elemental damage ignite build, you will need to consider all 3 elemental immunities and also immunity to the ignite. This is the general gist. In my next video, I will discuss logbooks and then I will show you how to efficiently roll Danik, Tujan, Rogue and Gwenin. You can ask your questions in the comment section or just join the Discord I set up. Stay tuned.